So sometimes life throws pebbles at you. Sometimes life throws sand, feather sticks, branches, logs, boulders, or whole mountains. Such is life, unexpected, and yet it is what it is. In this path that we are all in, called life, we will encounter different obstacles. We will go through different hardships. We'll experience different emotions. And through it all, we must understand that change is part of life. Whether we like it or not, whether we feel we can adapt to it or not, it just is. And there's nothing that we can do about it. And that's why it's important. Understanding, comprehension, knowledge, experience, wisdom, and a good tool, or two, or three. A tool that will help us get out of a difficult situation. A tool that is versatile enough for different tasks. A tool that we have learned and mastered to use. You see, it doesn't matter if you're from the north or the south, if you're from this continent or that continent. We are all going to go through the hardships of life. It doesn't matter if the region you're from has a smaller, a bigger knife, traditional knife. The thing is to master that knife, to master the usage of that tool that will help us, or that will help you in the tasks ahead. Now you may say, yeah, that's a geometry specific for wood carving. No, it's not. Because the origin of this geometry the peoples from where this knife came from, they've used this type of knives for everything, for fishing, for skinning, for camping, for food prep, utility uses. But they mastered the use of this knife. Have you mastered your tools? How about slip joints? A tool that is something to master as well, since it doesn't have a locking mechanism. And yet, It has been used for how long by other people from different parts of the planet? And in some cases, this was the only tool at hand. And so we must ask ourselves if our bag of tricks has enough tools, or if it just has that single tool that I have learned to master and will render me for any activity or any situation in the future. And if we take a look at our bag of tools, external and internal, we need to learn what we have inside. We need to learn, we need to know what we can count on. And if we can count on. And for how long? How long will the edge last on certain tools? How long will that geometry serve? And for what? So we need to learn about our tools and how, just how, to use them appropriately and in the best possible way. Which tool will serve me best for this or that activity, for this or that situation? And also, because in the end, these are not only tools, as we already know. These are articles that we enjoy. And that's also part of life. Enjoying what we're able to have. Focus, focus. There we go. Enjoying the time that we were given to master a tool, internal or external. Make a wise use of that time, although most of the times we just use it so stupidly. Life is gonna throw at us whatever we need to learn, whatever it's in our path. Call it destiny, call it karma, whatever you may. Will you be ready? Will I be ready? In a lot of cases, probably not. But I keep on learning. I keep on preparing myself. And I keep on using and learning how to use my tools in order to confront those situations. Whatever those may be. Is there a right tool for the job? It depends. But when the time comes, each and every one of us will use whatever we have at hand. Now let's just make sure that whatever we have at hand is of quality and we have practiced with it so that we may not hurt ourselves and may not hurt others around us. Professor EDC out.